Hello, Joy Olson, Blockbuster Fundraising. It's going to be fall in a few minutes. Can you believe it? And fall can be such a wonderful time for get togethers, some fundraising get togethers. Recently, I was reading a blog by Ellie Burke of Classy, and she presented 21 different fall fundraising ideas, and I think we should go over them right this very minute because one or two or three of these might be perfect for your organization. Ellie points out that fall is the time for getting together. People really enjoy it, and whether you're around a fire, a dinner table, or even a football field, fall has a way of just bringing everyone together again after the summer. So, with so many popular autumn activities, this season is a perfect time for your organization to host a fall fundraiser. Get your creative juices flowing now with some of Ellie's great 21 fall fundraising ideas. Number one on the list, harvest dinner. Organize a dinner featuring local chefs and businesses. For example, serve a sample of beverages from a local brewery. It's so popular right now. Or liven things up with a local musician. Combine the two. Sell tickets for a seat at the table and attract sponsors, of course, by offering to promote their brand on all of your event paraphernalia and of course, on your donation and registration pages. They give a great example to go to see somebody a foundation that's doing this very well, the Emilio Norris Foundation. I'll give you a link. Ellie says they do a great job of promoting these perks to potential sponsor on their Harvest for Hope event page. So check it out and check out the photo to see how they outline exactly what sponsors will receive in exchange for their different donation sizes. This will give you some amazingly good ideas. All right, don't have to reinvent the wheel here. You can learn from examples, great examples. Okay, second idea, second fall fundraising event idea. How about a pumpkin carving contest? Now, donations can come in the form of a registration fee to enter the contest. Then, either partner with local farmers for pumpkins or ask your guests to bring your own pumpkin. They call it BYOP, BYOP. On top of registration fees, the guts of the carving pumpkin competition raises money every year to support the Make-A-Wish Foundation through a silent auction and with food, drink, and merchandise sales. They also receive donations outside of the event, this Guts event, asking those who can't attend to make a donation online. Now, in this great blog, which I'll give you a link to, you can also download a special events pocket guide that will help, a checklist. Third idea, Halloween or Thanksgiving run walk. Oh boy, the turkey trots, right? A well-organized run walk could be your most successful event of the year. So raise money for your organization with a spooktacular 5K or a turkey trot. And the turkey trots really are a well-established Thanksgiving Day tradition for those of us not on kitchen duty. And also for those of us contemplating all the calories we're going to be eating at Thanksgiving dinner. It seems like a good way to burn some of those off. And you can organize a virtual 5K with an online fundraising platform. Now, virtual 5Ks ask participants to register to run a certain distance on their own. I think this is a terrific idea. And to make it exciting, this is often in exchange for a t-shirt or a finisher's medal. You know, all of us love our medals. And this is a great way to scale the impact of a physical event and give your supporters the option to participate no matter where they are. Isn't that a great idea? And in this blog, you can also download a beginner's guide to planning a charity run walk event. And of course, you're going to want to check your community schedule, because these turkey trots are really pretty popular. But hey, that online event would be great. All right, fourth great fundraising fall event idea is a grape stomp or winery tour. 'Tis the season to stain your feet purple. Pair up with a nearby winery and sell tickets for both a tasting and entry into a grape stomping competition. According to the Sonoma County Harvest Fair, where they host the annual World Championship Grape Stomp, the contest consists of teams of two, while one team member uses their feet to squish grapes in a barrel. The other assists the flow of the juice into a jug by cleaning skins away from the screen and pushing juice to the pipe. The first team to fill the jug is the winner. Doesn't that sound like fun? This event is a great example of a fall peer-to-peer fundraiser because it's fun for participants and onlookers alike. Empower the participants to leverage their network for donations and ask stompers to fundraise a minimum amount for entry. I think this is a terrific idea, and it also gets you primed for your peer-to-peer Giving Tuesday in December. All right, now, fifth fall fundraising event idea, a house party. A house party can be a great way to interact with your supporters face-to-face and really humanize the work of your organization. So host a costume party, set up a haunted house, or organize a fall foods potluck. Sell tickets, snacks, and refreshments for a donation. Attendees can even donate to enter an apple bobbing or best dress competition. And perhaps right now you're starting to think, gee, I love these ideas, but I'm not sure that we have the time. Hey, present this. Have a brainstorming session with your volunteers. You may have some volunteers that fall in love with one or two of these ideas and are willing to take on the event as a project of their own. So, okay, sixth great fall fundraising idea event. Pie eating contest. Yummy. Appeal to a local bakery for donated pies and offer publicity for their businesses in all your communications, your pamphlet, your newsletter, your online event page. And recruit a fun volunteer MC to amp up the theatrics. And ask participants to either start a peer-to-peer fundraiser or donate a minimum gift amount for entry. Sounds like fun? Seventh idea, fall fundraising event idea, is a giant pumpkin regatta. Believe it or not, you can have contestants race in giant hollowed out pumpkins on a body of water for a prize. And Classy says, we're not kidding. Instruct supporters to create teams, raise donations for their entry, and then have a representative from each team race enormous pumpkin boats. Wow, this sounds amazing. And in addition to the pumpkin race, you can also host a festival with crafts, activities, and concessions. This sounds like it'd be perfect for those of you that are near a body of water that is warm and fun this time of year. Okay, now in this blog, there's also a free download to an annual fundraising calendar worksheet. You got to copy down this link and get all this good stuff. All right, eighth fall fundraising event idea, a harvest festival. If you want to host a fall fundraiser that attracts large pools of supporters, channel Leslie Knope and host a harvest festival to raise awareness and donations for your cause. Sell tickets for admission and booth space to vendors. Ask for sponsorships in exchange for brand promotion on event t-shirts, merchandise, or even within the festival name. Now, if your community or city already puts on a festival, reach out to the festival officials to form a partnership or rent a booth and design an activity related to your cause to engage the crowd and ask for donations. Okay, ninth idea, fall fundraising event idea. Here's a good one, another yummy one, a chili cook-off. Sell tickets to both cook-off competitors and attendees who simply want to sample the chili. Appeal to prominent chefs to register for the competition or to sit on a judge panel. Large sponsors could also sit on the panel, or you can ask attendees to cast votes. Now, along with the traditional awards for categories like spiciest, vegetarian, and the best overall chili, include creative options for desserts or side dishes. Make sure to engage all attendees with family-friendly games, booths, and refreshments. And don't forget to fork over a trophy and bragging rights to first place. 10th fall fundraising event idea, a football tournament. With the football season underway, fall is a great time to host a football tournament. Ask participants to start a team and recruit friends, and then tap into their networks to raise a designated amount to compete. Expand your event's potential by creating multiple divisions for groups of supporters. For instance, participants can register for the competitive, casual, or kids division. They suggest to mix it up. Instead of traditional football, hold a powder puff tournament with female players and male cheerleaders. I think that's particularly fun. Or even a tournament for Harry Potter fans. Don't forget about your spectators. Sell hot mugs of butterbeer or hot chocolate to warm up the crowd. And remember too, when you download this blog, they have a link to an article called 7 Fall Fundraising Ideas Inspired by Football, if you really want to play on the football theme. Okay, 11th, Fall Fundraising Event Ideas and Orchard Walk. Partner with a local orchard and sell tickets for an apple picking walk. For example, the Apple Holler Family Farm in Wisconsin holds an annual orchard walk to benefit the MS Society. Registration to the event includes a 1-mile tour of the farm and a bag of apples and a t-shirt. And they also host an apple-themed breakfast and a raffle at their event as well. That sounds like something to investigate. It sounds wonderful if you live in an area that has different orchards. 12th idea for a fall fundraising event, a back-to-school pancake breakfast. So, does your organization work to help children or education programs? Serve up some pumpkin-flavored flapjacks to raise money for your cause and celebrate the back-to-school season. Ask local grocers and farmers to donate ingredients and materials and rally your volunteers to participate as chefs. 13th fall fundraising event idea, Edgar Allan Poetry Night. Coffee shops and quaint pubs are great locations for this type of event. You can have an Edgar Allan Poetry Night. So, appeal to community favorites for event space and sound equipment. Charge for entry and invite volunteers to sign up and read frightening classics. Have a competition for the best performance and take a poll or determine the winner through the crowd's response. This is certainly a unique idea. Increase the reach of the event by encouraging performers to create a peer-to-peer fundraising page before the event and raise a certain amount before the show. Okay, and then also in this blog, you can learn how to maximize the reach of your event with a workshop called the 10-week social media event promotion plan. Okay, 14th idea for a fall fundraising event from Classy. Take a hike. A National Take a Hike Day falls in November. Organize an afternoon adventure and ask participants to register ahead of time. Provide goodie bags, travel guides, and event t-shirts that feature sponsors. Weekends during the holiday season book up quickly, so make sure to reach out to supporters with a save the date email in advance. And also in this blog, you can download email templates to engage donors year-round. It's a great place to go for great ideas and great worksheets and check sheets and additional ideas. Okay, 15th fall fundraising event idea. Showtime. Put on a play featuring local talent or have a smaller backyard show featuring your staff or volunteers as the actors. I think this is a good one. Macbeth is often a crowd pleaser this time of year with all the toil and trouble and fire burn and cauldron bubble. So sell tickets to the show and concessions at intermission. This could be perfect for some volunteers that you have that are active in a drama club and perhaps would love to get their drama club involved with this. And you could also have a double film feature. Host a double feature screening at a local theater, drive-in, or a park, or your own venue with donated equipment. The fall favorites list is endless. Dead Poets Society, When Harry Met Sally, It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Scream, Hocus Pocus. You take your pick. You probably have a favorite of your own. 16th idea for fall fundraising events is a homecoming-inspired dance-a-thon. I think this sounds great. Host a high school themed dance and have everyone dress up for homecoming. Single dancers or partners can sign up and get sponsored to dance by the minute or hour. Keep the energy levels high with snacks and refreshments so dancers can raise as much money as possible. Don't you think that sounds unique and fun? And as an added incentive, offer homecoming t-shirts and other branded gear at different levels of time. 3 hours of dancing earns a t-shirt, but 6 hours of dancing earns a t-shirt, a water bottle, and a sweatband. I think you need that after 6 hours of dancing. 17th fall fundraising event idea is a fall trivia night. Rent a sound system and hold this event at a local watering hole or community center. Create a registration page so teams can register ahead of time and give prizes to both the team with the most correct answers and the team that raises the most money through their peer-to-peer fundraising page. Ask fall-themed questions about Sleepy Hollow, the history of Halloween, pie ingredients, or movie and song quotes. For example, what are Adam Sandler's favorite kind of pants in his famous Thanksgiving song? I have no idea. Maybe you can think of an example be a little bit easier than that. Okay, 18th idea for a fall fundraising event is a bonfire event. Sounds a little scary out here in the West where we've had nothing but fires, but if you're in a part of the country and the weather is right, this could be a lot of fun because there are a lot of great reasons to host a bonfire in the fall. It's the homecoming football game, s'mores, there's just it's just a lot of fun. So you can partner with a business and make sure that you partner with your local fire department for safety regulations. Sell tickets ahead of time and recruit volunteers to ensure a safe, fun-filled evening. And of course, at all of your fall fundraising events, even the ones without a defined ask, make sure to keep attendees in the know about your nonprofit's current campaign and ventures. This is a great time to introduce your offline supporters to Giving Tuesday and share how important the online Giving Day is to your organization, because it will be coming up and it gives them an idea, something fun to look forward to. So, onward. 19th idea, fall fundraising event idea is a rake-a-thon. Oh my goodness. You can certainly have a lot of rakes going in the fall time. This is made popular by several Habitat for Humanity chapters do this. A rake-a-thon typically involves asking for a suggested donation in exchange for volunteers to rake your yard. While you can reach out to donors and homeowners by going door to door, an online fundraising platform would allow your organization to collect donations ahead of time and help you organize your list of lawns to rake. All right, well, if raking a lawn isn't your idea of a fun fall fundraising event, how about the 20th idea, the Oktoberfest pub crawl? So work together with a handful of breweries and charge for participation in the crawl. Consider selecting pubs already embracing a fall theme with their drink menu. Think pumpkin ales, ciders, mulled wine, and ask participants to break out their lederhosen to put a fun spin on a very classic event. Create t-shirts. You can have some fun t-shirts here branded with your organization's logo to help raise awareness for your cause while participants make their way through the route. And remember, you always with every one of these events, your main focus is to raise awareness for your cause. Highlight your cause. Highlight the impact that you have in the community. All right, the 21st fundraising fall event idea is a Punkin Chunkin fundraiser. So, traditionally held in early November, a Punkin Chunkin is an opportunity to get one more use out of that holiday jack-o'-lantern. Competitors build buckets and enter them in a competition to see who can launch their carved pumpkin the furthest. So charge a team entry fee and incentive participation with an awesome prize like branded swag and tickets to your next event. That's a good idea. So however you decide to embrace fall, you want to, with any of these 21 ideas, look for ways to reach as many people as possible. If you decide to hold a physical event, your reach doesn't need to be limited to the number of people who can physically attend. Hosting an event that incorporates a peer-to-peer fundraising component, for example, is a great way to reach more donors and educate individuals who are new to your cause. Wow! So I hope that you are excited about one or two of these ideas that can get some help from your volunteers or your staff to find peeps to make this happen. I'm Joy Olson at Blockbuster Fundraising. We're so happy to have spent time with you today. We are here every Tuesday, Facebook Live, 1 p.m., and you can also find us at joyolsongroup.com and blockbusterfundraising.com. hundreds, over 300 free fundraising videos on our Blockbuster Fundraising YouTube channel. We're loving our IGTV channel on Instagram. So just have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. And thanks so much for having been here with us today. Bye-bye.